Hi, I'm Julia Child's grandson, Elijah Child, and I'm here with another installment of The Art of American Cooking. Today, we're gonna make one of my favorites. I did not inherit my grandmother's French culinary skills, unfortunately, although I did inherit her voice.
On and off day. It's funny how genetics works, right? Today we will be making some American fudge brownies. Now, French cooking is known for its wellspring of authenticity and locally sourced ingredients. American cooking, not so much. So, we're going to be working with a childhood staple of mine today. The French love to call it la boîte. In American, they say the box. Yes, today we are going to be making one of my favorites, Betty Crocker fudge brownies. The box recipe we're working with today is one of my personal favorites. It's a Betty Crocker Favorites fudge brownie mix, and Betty Crocker is actually a subsidiary of General Mills, a multinational American-based breakfast cereal conglomerate, so it really doesn't get more American than this. And Betty Crocker actually isn't a real person at all. She was invented in 1920 by the General Mills Corporation to be a personalized responder to customers' questions. So instead of writing in and getting a response from the faceless General Mills Corporation, you would get a handsome handwritten letter or, typewriter written letter from Betty Crocker. The first thing you're going to want to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees, right at the beginning. That way, once we're done mixing everything up, the brownie batter will be ready to go right in the oven, no delay. You're going to need the following equipment and ingredients before we get started. A mixing bowl and a spoon. A pan. I've got 8x8, but you can also use 13x9 or 9x9. Both of them work, and you can check the back of the box. That's what's so handy about it, for the right directions for timing and so forth. A couple tablespoons of water. Half a cup of vegetable oil. And 2 eggs. We got a whole bunch here, but we only need 2 of them. And we can't forget our Betty Crocker fudge brownie mix. This is really all of our dry ingredients. It's really everything that makes this, so it's the most important thing. Don't forget it. You can also add some chocolate chips or raisins, or whatever you'd like into the batter before we place it into the oven. Now, let's get to it. Now that we've got our oven preheated and all of our ingredients out, it's time to mix everything up. So we're going to start by opening up our brownie batter box and emptying it into the bowl. All of the good ingredients in here. Now that we've got the dry, it's time to add the wet. So first things first is we're going to add, really in whatever order you want, the eggs, and then the oil, and then the water. I'm going to start with the oil because I have it poured. That's half a cup of oil. Then we have 2 eggs. I have the large white ones, but if you want, spring for the more expensive ones. They're honestly worth it. And then 2 tablespoons of water. Get it right from the sink. And now we're just going to mix the whole thing up. Getting a good mix. Now it's time to put our delicious Betty Crocker fudge brownie batter into the pan. This is my favorite part. Oh yeah. Look at those fudgy waves Fudgy waves of grain. God bless America. Get it nice and even. Now we're ready to put it in the oven. At any point while you're baking it, you can stick a fork into the center of the pan. If it comes out and it's not clean, it's covered in some liquid batter, it's not done at all. If it comes out clean, you're good to go. Okay, now we're finally going to cut into them. Nice and fudgy. I like the corner pieces. I'm Eli Child, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. This has been another installment of The Art of American Cooking. If you take a little bit, I won't tell anybody.
What?
Nothing.